So this is the OSRA Scrum from May 19th. I'm here with Aaron, Gabriel, and Robbie. Let's see what's new. Robbie, can you go first?
Yeah, sure. So I've been looking at shifting the admin user stuff over from active admin onto Rails, and I've pushed up a couple of pull requests there for the create stuff and the delete stuff as well. So I mean that should be the admin user stuff pretty much completed. There were a couple of wee things I wanted to discuss with you. Christian, just after the scrum, maybe. You know, and
Okay, sure.
the other thing was just agreeing what I could do next as well. So that's about it for me.
Yeah, we'll have to see what's next.
Hello.
I think it's working on the filters. Hello, Zmago.
Hello.
Oh,
Do you hear? Do,
yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
okay, okay.
Okay, cool. Let us finish with the Scrum and we'll talk, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, is this all, Robbie?
Yeah, just well, there was a few things to chat about. Kind of just gone over the scrum bits and pieces.
Oh yeah, so I was saying that what's left after this is the sorting, sort by table header in the index and in the orphan, in the sponsor index and in the orphan index.
Yeah. So which ones are those then? Let me just check we've got those right.
So,
What number are they, Christian?
excuse me?
Is that number 417 and 418?
Sort 418 and 420.
418 and 420. And what's 417? That's something different.
Yeah, these 418 and 420 are subtasks, and this is the main task that contains them.
Oh, okay,
It's
so
like
417
yeah, it's
here,
like a
okay.
group task or something like that.
Yeah, okay. So I'll maybe have a look at those when I've next got a minute. 418,
Yeah,
420. Cheers.
and there's also these filters that I'm working on the sponsors filters, and there also an orphans filter. Probably this should be done after mine is merged. They are not really related, but they should be done in the same way.
Okay, and are you when will you get those merged then, do you reckon?
Well, I'm finished with them. I'm just waiting for some code review to be sure it's well done. And well,
Okay, yeah. So in terms of pull requests, it's which one is it? The OSRA 416
yes,
sponsor index filters.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. And there's all the code review done on that, or do you want anyone else to have a look through that code?
Well, it's not completed the code review. Let me talk about it when it's my turn to
Okay.
say one.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So, Gabriel, go ahead, please.
Well, I was working in to integrate sponsors with orphans or create a sponsorship relationship. But I have been I already done the functionality and it's working good. But I have some problems with the test, uh, especially with the view test about the orphans. So I have been trying to solve the issue. Um, I hope that very soon I can solve them. Maybe tomorrow or on tomorrow. On the Thursday, I will have everything done with that.
Hmm. Yeah, well, as we discussed, let's pair on that tomorrow to see what's
Yeah,
happening. Okay.
yeah, sure.
So the test for the index view, it's not working. So we'll have to look for that. I don't see it in the pull request, so probably it's not
No, 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 because I haven't done yeah the pull request. I haven't done the push, but
uh-huh. Okay.
locally it's not working. But actually I am having progress right now. But I will tell you if I can solve the issue.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well let's see tomorrow how it goes, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so for myself, I was still working on these filters, sponsors index filters, and most of it is, I mean, everything is done. It's working well. What I need is some code review, especially in on this part here on the sorry on the so I created a concern on the model for the sponsor. So it's called sponsored ATTR filter, sponsor attribute filter, like that. And what I did here is this scope that goes on the sponsor's model. It's included in this concern. So this is the actual method, the filter that's running, and I added all these custom methods, and they are chained one after another. So uh, instead of where, now it's where with condition, meaning here is the method. So meaning it's still aware, but before it's doing the where, it's checking that the conditions are all valid. So it's like you do where of name like blah 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 if condition. So it's the same thing. I just made a custom method. Not sure if you follow me. So uh, so I didn't want to use the where. I wanted to create the custom method, and I had to do some monkey patching on the sponsor model and on the active record relation. So it has this method I created.
But
This way, this way I can chain all of these, and I can add the condition inside the method here.
but why to use this web with conditions? Where are we winning, or what is the improvement?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, let me show you how it was in before in an earlier commit. I think this one. So this is the same concern. You can see the scope filter, and this is how it was before. So it's sponsor equals sponsor dot where, and this is the what goes in the query for the SQL query, and then it's an if at the end. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to do sponsor dot where with condition, and I add this, and then I add another parameter to be the condition. That way I could chain all of them one after
Mm,
another and don't have to add this sponsor equals sponsor equals.
yeah, yeah, I see.
So, do you build up the query then from?
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's building up the query, and it's only executing it when it's showing it in the view.
right.
This is how
So,
where works.
yeah, it'd probably be useful to have some comments then on that code just explaining how it works then, Christian?
I have this small comment. Sorry, let's go here. Okay. So back to the concern. I have this comment here about how is this used query condition, and you for the sponsor, when you want to do a where with condition, you add this query first, and then you add the condition. And this.
No, but I mean not kind of like a use example, but explaining why this functionality works, because it looks pretty hairy stuff. It looks pretty complex stuff. You know, it'd be useful if someone was supporting this to give them an idea of what's going on here.
Yeah, I think I should add some comments here. But do you understand how this works? How I explained it here. So you can do. Let's see. So you can.
Well, I can see what you can do when you have that example, but why just understanding why that actually works to give you the right where clause at the end of the day.
Let me try to do it like this.
Yeah.
So you can see this sponsor.where, you can give it a query, right? And you can add an if this parameter exists to do this query, right?
Yeah.
Does this make sense? This is.
Yeah, it does make sense, but I mean that's just saying like this is how you use it. Yeah, this is an example of how you use it, but explaining how the code actually goes from that example
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to get there, but first it's important to understand this. These two lines are the same. This one is doing the query if this parameter exists, and this one, it's where with condition, is doing this query is this condition, this parameter exists.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing.
So I think if you put some comments like that in the code then and explain that you're doing it this way so that you can chain them all, I think that would be helpful for someone maintaining it in
it's not that
future.
complicated, because what's happening here, you can see this method returns self.where or self. So it's an object that accepts a where. So it's either a sponsor object, a sponsor class, or it's either an active record relation.
Yeah, it's beyond my understanding of Rails, I'm afraid. You know how that works.
No, I don't think it's that complicated. Maybe I can't explain it. I'm not that good at explaining things. But if you, so the thing is here, I can't chain these one after another because I have this if here, and I can't remove this part and this part because I have the if.
Mm-hmm.
And because I have this if, this line, for example, in normal Ruby, it returns the if, what's evaluated in the if. So then I can put a dot where on that.
basically you are the the function where with conditions take the if argument and make the how you say the evaluation there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
yeah. But basically, it's a refactoring, no? Yeah, it's a refactor.
Yeah, exactly.
Refact,
It's easier to read these methods here, and if you want to change them, it looks cleaner here.
okay,
And
okay, I get it.
but what I'm not sure it's that I did some monkey patching on these two classes here. I added this method on these two classes, and I'm not sure if this is the best approach to do this or not.
Mm,
So yeah,
but I guess if we are gonna use this function where with conditions other in other filters or apply to other filters in other functionality, yeah,
yes.
you may use it. Yeah, I mean, if you are gonna use them a lot, yeah, don't don't should be protected.
Uh, you're saying about this?
Uh, lot.
The protected
Mhm.
is so in the controller. If you want to do this line here, sponsor.where with condition, like it is now, you can do it. You have access to this method from the controller. But if I add here, I add protected here, right? Then I don't have access from the controller to this method.
Exactly. So my point is, if we are gonna use this method to do some filters, then in other functionality, um, it's very useful. So basically, then should be protected. So uh,
Mm-hmm.
that's my opinion.
I was thinking about the same, so we shouldn't expose this method. It, we should force people to use filter, not this where we condition. Anyway, this method was created only to clear up this filter, so it looks cleaner.
But is the idea, Christian, that we could use this for filters of all of the different models?
Uh, um, no, because it's in this it's inside this concern sponsors attribute filter. So
Right. Okay, because it's got
yeah,
all of
and
the
it and
specific built orphan or sponsors
yeah,
fields. Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
this module it has this filter this filter specific to sponsor. I could
Yeah.
take this module out, this where with condition, because it's a separate module if you see. I could take it out, so it can be used. I could put
Yeah.
it in the yeah, I can put it in a helper and then it can be used on the other filter or the orphan.
Yeah. I think that'd be good because we're going to need to have the same sort of thing for the other filters, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then we can extend the orphan class and the orphan action relation there. The reason why I added this module here is because it's very closely coupled to this. It's related to this, so I wanted to be sure I keep everything together. So in case in the future there's a I don't know a task to remove all these things, it's easier to see the relation among it. Okay, so I will try to add some explanation here for what's going on. So that's for me. The rest of the code had a few comments, but I think it's fine. If you guys have time, take a look over it because this is pretty big. You can see here it has 66 lines. Great, and don't want to mess up something. Okay, so should we discuss anything else in the Scrum?
No, no from me.
Okay, then I'll stop the recording.